What's up, everybody? It's Carl, aka Carl Drum Tech, and today I want to give you a little bit of testimonial because I attended director sessions with Bret Kuhn. Cue the music. Alright, if you guys are finding me for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, red button down below that says subscribe. That way you are notified anytime I put out a new video in regards to the marching arts, marching bands, drum lines, interpercussion, drum corps, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single upload. Now also make sure that notification bell is ringing as well. That way for sure you'll be notified anytime I put out a new video. So subscribe, make sure that notification bell is ringing, and let's get to the video. Okay, so I attended director sessions with Bret Kuhn. If you don't know who Bret Kuhn is, you should know by now, but he is the legendary caption head of the Cavaliers. You know, won multiple DCI titles and multiple high percussion awards with the Cavaliers, and yeah, it's just such a great opportunity to be able to go to an online class. I mean, normally to go to to attend a class that Bret is hosting, you'd have to fly out somewhere, book a hotel and stuff like that. But because of the online technology, like, you just watch it from the comfort of your own home. And that's exactly what I did. And when I attended the class, I mean, it's so cool because, like, to be able to interact one-on-one with Bret is so awesome. And just like, it's like the feeling of meeting somebody for the first time, sitting down, having lunch with them, having coffee with them, and just leveling with them like a human being. Kind of like what we're doing right now. Even though you're watching this from a TV screen or a phone, hopefully I give off this vibe like, we're just chilling, we're just talking, like, just like we're at a table somewhere, like I said, eating lunch or having coffee. That's the vibe that Bret gives off, and it's just like you're just chilling and you're leveling with him as a person, and you get to get a feel for his humor. He's a very funny guy. He makes a lot of jokes, and he also you can see the passion that he has for teaching. He loves to teach. You can see it, you can feel it, and you can hear it in the sound of his voice. He cares about every single person that attends his sessions. He cares about every single student that crosses his path. Like, he really genuinely cares. And I think the really huge value proposition is the ability to ask questions and have him answer it in real time, right? Like, you're teaching questions. Like, for me as an educator, right, to learn from another educator is huge. And just to kind of bounce off ideas, like, Bret was talking about how he was teaching something one way. And then I kind of asked him a question like, well, I normally teach it this way. Does it matter if you teach it this way versus that way? And I actually have a clip of that. So let me show you his answer and my question. Go. Hey, Bret, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Does it matter, like, the order in which you teach it? Like, for example, the order I usually teach it would be like 7, 6, 5, 8.
For me, the reason why I do this order is because the progression technique-wise is better for them. Because we do singles and doubles off both hands, but then we do singles and doubles to create the paradiddles. So we've essentially already done a fragment of each of those, but we're just doing very small, like, now we're just going to combine them.
Yeah.
But as long as your system gets your kids where they need to go, or where you want them to go, that's all that matters, man. I think that's the beauty of it. The thing I don't like is when kids come back from drum corps, or you hire someone to teach and it's like, okay, so why are you doing that? Well, that's how we did it at so-and-so. Okay, but seriously, why are you doing that? Like, if you don't have a sound or a technical reason or a combination of both for why you do everything you do, then those kids aren't going to get where you want them to go, and you have to get your process ramped up. Because the beautiful thing is, 9 times out of 10, those kids will follow you to the end of the earth. They love drumming and doing stuff, man, and it's like, you don't want to let them down. You guys are very conscientious teachers. You wouldn't be taking this class.
Right, so isn't that huge? It's just like to be able to answer, to be able to ask a question and have them just say, it's like whatever is important to you, like, whatever's important, like however you want your student to grow and wherever you want to get them to, like, that's the path that you need to take. So take that path, and it's okay. And I love that because that's exactly how I teach. It's like, there is no right or wrong way. Some teacher might do it this way, another teacher might do it that way, and I might have my own way, and nobody's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it depends on what you want to achieve with your student, right? So I love that about Bret. And like I said, I mean, I can't say it enough, but like, you know, the humor is awesome. You know, the fact that he has so much passion for teaching is awesome. The fact that he cares about every single person that attends the session is important. It's such a huge thing. And I think everybody who attends this class will find so much value in it, no matter how long you've been teaching, no matter how much experience you have. And yes, this class is geared towards teachers, band directors. If you're a band director who doesn't have, doesn't have a lot of experience with percussion, or if you are a percussionist and you happen to be a band director, if you're a drumline instructor, if you're a private lesson teacher like myself mostly, right? Any kind of educator, any kind of percussion educator or music educator who is, teaching drums, you should consider taking this course, honestly, right? And like I said, it doesn't matter how much experience you have, because number one, it's always cool to bounce off ideas off other educators. It's always cool to see other educators teach. It's also cool to see, the philosophies that they have, and the way they say things. And even if they say a concept that you already know, that you already learned, or you already teach, it's cool to hear it from a different perspective. It's cool to hear them say it the way they want to say it, right? And it's like, I'm always a big fan and proponent of hearing the same information over and over again, hopefully said in different ways, and it just helps expand your knowledge and your understanding of that one concept. And for me, like, this is one of my first times really interacting with Bret one-on-one, but like like I've seen a lot of his videos, like where he's teaching, and one of the things I learned was just, my background is like, I wasn't exposed too much to buzz rolls. I mean, I'm a West Coast guy. We didn't focus too much on buzz rolls, but like, I was always having trouble teaching my students how to do a bounce double stroke. Like normally we'll do a double stroke, like I'll teach it to them like as a ABC, like, like a double beat pattern on one hand, or I might do some shups, or like, and then go right into like gallop or something like that, and then go right into some triple dill or something like that, right? And I always had trouble with some students, like, going from double stroke, like, stroking out every single note, to bouncing the diddle, right? The missing gap, or the missing piece for me was, like going from buzz to double strokes, and learning that from Bret. Like once I learned that, I mean, I was able to teach it to some of my students who were struggling, and then they got it. So it's like, whoa, like even now to this day, like I can learn something from somebody, from some other educator, get that missing nugget, right, that I need to help push my students over the edge so that they can achieve more. That is valuable, okay? So it's like, you never know what you could learn from one other teacher, that one little nugget that you didn't know before, right? But because, everybody has different experiences, they learn different things, we can pick up so much from each other, right? As we can learn so much from one another as educators. So if you're an educator, if you're a teacher, drumline instructor, band director, you should definitely consider taking this course, all right? If you want more information, you are interested in registering, click the link in my profile description below. There's 4 classes. We already had one, and that was yesterday. There's 1 class every single week, so there's 3 more, right? So if you sign up today, you'll have access to those 3 classes, interact with Bret live 101, and you can have the replay for the first one. And if you can't make the other classes, again, you can have access to the replays. So valuable to be able to get this knowledge and information from somebody who's as experienced as Bret, who is as good as he is, as accomplished as he is. But overall, the main thing is Bret's a good dude. He's a great guy, and you'll see that when you interact with him online. So hopefully I'll see you on the next class. I'm going to do my best to be there in person for the remaining 3 classes. I'll definitely watch the replays, but for sure, it's just so priceless to be able to interact with him one-on-one. It's so cool. So you got to get on that, all right? So again, the link is in the description down below. Check that out, okay? And then hopefully I'll see you in class. All right, well, let's learn together, let's grow together, let's all talk about it in class together, and let's all elevate our teaching game, okay? So yeah, this is not necessarily for students per se, but if let's say you have some aspirations to teach one day, this could be for you as well, all right? I know that I have a lot of students who are interested in teaching, so learn from one of the best in Bret Kuhn, okay? So cool. Guys, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and helpful and educational. If you did, do me a huge favor, hit that like button down below. If you have any questions or comments, leave that in the comments below as well. If you have not subscribed yet, after I told you to subscribe, Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single upload that I put out there, all right? And if you have not shared this video with somebody else, make sure you do that. How would you do that? Because you're just watching this video right now. But after watching this video, if anything, they can learn, like, you know, the value of learning from other teachers, all right? Like, I feel like just seeing how other people teach will help you with your own teaching. And everybody teaches, right? Because it's like you're teaching yourself too, right? So you need to learn that skill set of teaching. Okay, so cool, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, like I said, and you should totally watch more of my videos by clicking over here and subscribing over here. Peace. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Don't